Guys, what do we normally say out here? Exaggerations, exaggerations, exaggerations. People making up stuff. Oh, congrats, mom. She's been badly hurt. She cannot see. Her eye has been poked. Oh, her arm has been broken. Oh, congrats, mom is in critical condition. Oh, congrats, mom, this. Guys, congrats, mom has come out. And shame on all these people. Shame on you, Gintu. Shame on you, carrots. Coming out here to lie to people. Yes, guys. Yes, Marwa said very clearly that his papa has been beating up his mom since they were kids. Yes, he said that. But he did not say that his mother is in critical condition. Guys, David Jr. said, yes, this papa has been beating my mother and it has to stop. It is unacceptable. We say no to it. We refuse. He said it. I agree. I admit. However, he did not say that she had a broken arm. People are just twisting stuff, guys. And these people who said these things are people who understand Swahili. Marwa and David Jr., particularly Marwa, was speaking like in the past when he spoke about poking of the eye and the arm breaking. He said, this man has been beating our mother since we were kids. I have receipts of times that I have taken my mother to hospital. Like he was now like talking to somebody and he was giving like incidents. And he was citing that he has receipts to show that he has taken his mother to hospital before because of beatings. And he gave 2 examples. He said, on one occasion, the eye had been poked. Or is it something like that? Or what do you call it? Yeah, poked. And on another incident, he said the arm had been broken. And I am not saying, guys, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that on this particular occasion, the mother had not been beaten. No. That's not what I'm saying, because when I did my reaction and when I came out to translate what Marwa and David Jr. were saying, I also said that she must have been beaten for them to be that angry, for them to come at him like that, for them to speak all the things that they spoke, and for David Jr. to be saying, my mother is not going to be beaten. We refuse. Our mother is not going to be beaten. We refuse. He repeated that more than 2 times. And so that tells me that even on that particular day, the mother had received a beating. And they were there to put a stop to it. However, guys, what I'm saying is this. The exaggeration. Oh, she has a poked eye. Guys, people were calling me. MORAA, have you confirmed? Has she been stabbed? We have heard that Congrats mom has been stabbed. Oh, we have heard that the eyes, she has been poked in her eyes. She cannot see. We have heard that she has broken arms. Guys, my goodness. The exaggerations. We all saw the, what are they called? We also the titles and the thumbnails. Congrats, Gintu, guys. Gintu even went overboard. David Jr. and Marwa beat their father to death. I mean, guys. Hey, all these other people, Nairobi teacher, gay tea, carrots, the notorious lie, all of them. David Jr. and Marwa beat up their father, beat up. He was beaten up, No. That is not what happened, They just restrained their papa on this particular occasion. And yes, their mother had received a beating according to me, according to my assessment of the conversation and what was going on. But Congrats mom is okay. We thank God. Thank you, God, because congrats, Mama is okay. She has come out, guys. She has just come out, in her compound, doing her things, making her juice, vegetable and fruit juice, and she is doing fine. And we pray that from now henceforth, things work out for her. However, if it was me, MORAA, I wouldn't be there. Or maybe I would be there, but the other party would not be there. That's for sure. No. It cannot. It cannot. Hey. No. Never. Now, guys, I've seen 𝐷𝐿 coming out. Oh, now let me show you guys. Let me show you. And then he's playing Congrats Mom saying that she thanks God for life. Guys, I prayed in the morning. And I told God, I thank God for life. Nobody beat me up. I mean, as Christians, I don't know if other religion you do this. Don't you thank God? Don't you thank God for life first thing in the morning when you wake up? Don't you thank God for a beautiful day? Does it mean somebody beat you up? 𝐷𝐿, shut up. What you're saying does not make sense. Guys, listen to this one.
Jambo, I want you to listen to this first. This one.
Hello guys, welcome to Congrats Mom's channel here in Kenya, Africa, coming live from the kitchen, guys. I want to thank God for the gift of life that He has given me at this particular time, and I'm grateful. So welcome as we make these juice.
Kong Mom is here, and she says, I want to thank God for the gift of life. Okay.
And then he goes on to play another clip where Congrats Mom is saying that she is grateful for another chance to get to speak to you, talking to the audience. I mean, of course, she is grateful that she is able to talk to her audience once again. Guys, these are things Congrats Mom says in her videos. 𝐷𝐿, do you watch Congrats Mom? Guys, I wanted to go back to another video of Congrats Mom to just pick a clip. And then I said, why? 𝐷𝐿 is known to be a liar in his pod lies. This is what he does. My goodness, we know that Congrats Mom was beaten. 𝐷𝐿, stop rubbing it in like this. Why are you forcing issues? Why aren't you addressing the part where you said, address the issue of her being, her eyes being poked and her arms being broken? Isn't that what you told people on the streets? Address that one. Stop coming out here now, sugarcoating things, trying to make people forget what you said, diverting people's attention to other things. Tell people why you said. Tell people why you lied to them. Tell people why you create lies on the streets. Why did you tell people that she was in critical condition? Why did you tell people that she was very, very injured? Why did you lie? She is saying that she is thankful to God for a gift of life. Of course. Aren't you all thankful? Aren't you all grateful to God for the gift of life? I'm sure all of you are, except 𝐷𝐿. Oh my goodness. What a shame. I've also seen carrots, confused element running around her very, stupid farm that is, a farm that has nothing. Those chickens that look like they're dying the next minute. Guys, she knows very well that if she shows her chicken without talking about marwa and Congrats Mom, nobody's going to be watching, guys. She has tried it before. And we saw how quickly the video went to ICU and died. So now she has come out here, trying to show us her farm, talking about Congrats Mom issue. She is a liar also, guys. First of all, even the thumbnail itself showing one eye. Showing a bloody eye of Congrats Mom, trying to say that her eye had been injured, which was a lie. Which is a pure lie. And this witch of Bungoma, interestingly, spoke about Congrats Papa, that he will be running away to Kissi. Guys, I don't want to laugh today. Okay, first of all, before I even continue, what is this thing about people and laughing? Hey, now you think you can take my laughter away from me? Some people are sick in the head, like for real, guys. Somebody will come out here, and be so pissed. I don't know why you are laughing about this very serious issue, guys. Even the last video I did, I said, sometimes you have to make light of some situations, guys. Even when Mayani died, I was watching most of Gintu's videos, not all, but most of them. And Mayani's widow could be seen laughing, eating, and her husband was dead. People were, Gintu himself was making jokes. People were talking. People were there, while they were doing the work, they were joking around. Are you telling me now, life stops? Yes, this incident that I'm talking about is not a good one. So guys, do you want me to come here crying? I start crying from the beginning of the video to the end of the video, so you can know that it has affected me. Or what do you want? Shut up. Some people grow up. Use your heads. Hey, if you like depression, me, I don't. And if you like sadness, me, I don't. I try everything I can to get out of sadness. Yes. Hey, you continue being sad over there. Cry if you want the whole day. Me, I'll cry for 2 minutes and then I try to make myself happy. Hey, I dry my tears. What are you talking about? So guys, now, where was I? Even I'm forgetting where I was. Talking about carrots. So carrots was saying that Congrats Papa is going to be running away to Kissi. One thing this witch forgets is what she says. Carrots, in a previous video, a day ago, she was talking about this Papa allegedly unalived somebody in Kissi, and he has never ever gone back to Kissi for that reason, because he is a wanted man. So now he is out here talking about how Congrats Papa has played Marwa and family all the money that Marwa and family have worked for. While abroad, they have been sending all the money to him. He has been buying land and putting all this land in his name. And now he is going to sell all these lands and then go back to Kissi, because things have become hard. Things have become thick now because the boys have started turning against him. He is going to run back to Kissi. So I'm wondering, now he will stop being a wanted man? I thought he was wanted for unaliving somebody carrots. So now how is it at your convenience you will start saying that he is planning to run away to Kissi? And people sit down to listen to this retarded woman. Confused element. Doesn't know front from back. Doesn't even know the direction of her latrine. My God. Oh, even the family in Kissi have rejected him. They rejected him long time ago. They want nothing to do with him. So he has never ever stepped in Kissi, guys. So now, they are going to accept him. So now they are going to welcome him with open arms. Carrots, shame on you, confused element. Please know that you're talking to grown-ups. People are not stupid. You coming out here, you're saying this, you're saying the other. Like, people are fools. Shameless woman. And if indeed he was a wanted man, now Kuria and Kissi, neighboring counties, is that running away? If the cops want him, if the family of the person he unalived wanted him, they would have already gotten him, because he's not so far. Kuria and Kissi are just neighboring counties, Shameless carrots lying here. You know, guys, one thing I just realized about these carrots, anyway, I didn't realize it now. I've been knowing this all along, is that she, is looking for attention. She is just like Gay T. So she will come out with some crazy narrative, something, out of the blue. And then she will say it is rumored and it is alleged, something that she has guessed from her head. Can you imagine? Now, she wanted to shine by using this nonsensical thing about Congrats' dad allegedly having unalived somebody from Kissi. Makes no sense, carrots. If he truly, was a wanted man, then they would have found him. He is not far from Kissi. Anyways, guys, Congrats' dad was taken into custody yesterday. That is true. That is for sure. And I feel like maybe he just couldn't calm down. And so they decided, you know what, this is too much. So he was taken into custody. He spent the night there. But, I mean, like everybody suspected, he definitely would not stay there, because guys, one thing we have all noticed on the streets, even when Gintu was arrested, even when all these other people, the naysayers, when they get arrested in the village, I mean, they are bailed out and they come out. In this particular case, I mean, and most African families, guys, most, I did not say all, I said most African families, they will not jail their father. They would rather try. And that is why even women, they'd rather try. They'd rather hang in there. They'd rather say maybe he will change. They would just rather be somebody's wife. That title is too big to be dropped. For some people, guys, they just cannot drop this title because it is too big. It is like stripping them off. I don't know what. It is sad, guys. It is really sad. So, in this particular case, all I can just say is that maybe they will look for other ways of dealing with this situation. But some people are saying he should be jailed, blah, blah, blah. I really don't think that is an option for this family. If they cannot jail Gintu, if they cannot jail Gintu, you think they can jail their own papa? I saw some people in the comment section saying that he should go for anger management. He should go for just counseling or stuff like that. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I really can't tell what they are going to do, but all I know is that they are not going to take very drastic action against him. I heard Mzungu Pebbles saying that people are saying, maybe she is the one who was saying, but she said that people were saying that these kids are building on this papa's lands. But Mzungu Pebbles, you should know that when your papa gives you land, that is your land. Guys, I don't know, maybe things need to change in Africa as well, because in most villages, you will hear that that land has been given to me, but this person still does not have a title deed to the land. So many villages, even in my village, even among my relatives, there are people who have land, but they don't have the title deeds. But everybody knows that that is their land. This, if your papa says to you, or to you boys, say for instance, you two boys, I give you from here to there, and this other one from here to there. Everybody knows that. All the elders know that. Your mother knows that. And you can build on the land. It is yours. I think maybe some people are not understanding how how the culture works, for lack of a better word. Or what can I say, guys? How can I put it? Because you cannot say that these kids are stupid. They are building on their father's land. What do you mean? It is their land. It is land that has been given to them. Oh yes, I know. Yeah, MORAA, but congrats, Dad. Told Davy to get out of that land. Even Davy said it on video. Yes, but that does not usually happen. So congrats, Dad is just one of a kind. He's just a weirdo. I mean, what can I say, guys? It is weird. I don't hear these kinds of things. I've never seen anything like that. In fact, that thing of David saying, our father is jealous of us, that really took me aback, guys. I had to listen to this video more than 10 times to really, believe that David is addressing the father, or rather talking about the father on the issue of jealousy. So yes, people build on their father's lands, which are their lands.
Some people are saying that, these kids brag about wealth, but they're building on their dad's land. That is true. That is true. You can't brag about wealth when it's not your land. The house is yours, but it's not your land. I learned my lesson, okay? From doing something like that. I learned my lesson. And I promised myself I would never ever do that again. Sometimes you just got to walk away from it and start over. And if it takes that for the kids to do that, then I guess that's what they'll have to do. I don't know. Or they have to just kiss their stepdad Nash and he'll forgive them.
But then again, guys, I mean, like I said in my previous video, I know very well that if worst comes to the worst, these kids, they can get their mother land elsewhere in this country and they can build her a beautiful home and she can enjoy her life. She can enjoy her retirement. And something else, Mzungu Pebbles, you said that these prayers of congrats mama, they don't work because the husband is still beating her up, because the husband has been beating her up for all these years. How is it she has been praying and people are saying her prayers normally work? Her prayers are not working. Otherwise they should have started working on her. Guys, Mzungu Pebbles, let me tell you one thing. If it were not for her prayers, she would have been... Oh yes, her prayers are the ones that have sustained her. Guys, there's one thing people are forgetting. If you get into an accident, for instance, and you break your leg, are you going to come out and start saying, oh, I prayed that morning, I said, God, protect me, and you let me get into an accident and I broke my leg? No. You're supposed to be thanking God. Thank God I just broke my leg. I did not break my neck. Thank God I'm not in the morgue. Thank God God protected my life. Thank God He saved me from death. Oh yes, the fact that you broke your leg, it is God who saved you from worse stuff happening to you. So, according to me, guys, according to me, and that is why, guys, we normally say that we look at things positively. We look at things positively. If you get into that kind of situation, you're supposed to look at the good that has come out of it. And guys, Mzungu Pebbles, I can also tell you that maybe, just maybe, all this that has happened is the working of God, so that her kids can get fed up, so that her kids can maybe get her out of there, out of this situation. So her prayers have worked. Her prayers are working very, very well. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure where she's at, she is thanking God. Oh, by the way, didn't she just say she thanks God for the gift of life? She thanks God. She is grateful. She said that too many times in her video. So yes, you should look at the positive side, because in every situation, guys, it could have been worse. But God, God is the one who saves you from that worst, from the worst happening to you. So saying that congrats mama's prayers don't work, you are mistaken. And you don't know what you're talking about. My dear Africans, my fellow Africans, do people still think like this? I'm going to play a clip right now. I just want you all to tell me, do people still think like this? Because this is Stone Age. This is like, what century is this? My goodness, I thought the world had evolved. I thought people had moved, from Stone Age. I thought people were thinking differently. People actually think like this? Guys, listen to this. No, 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 no. I know yesterday I said something about this, but when I heard this person talking like this, I was like, no. I just want to ask out there, do people still think like this in your villages? Or is it that just this village? Guys.
And they're now treating their mother to be like a demigod, whereby anything that will be happening, you'll now be a stupid woman ever possible, because there's nothing you'll ever be hearing or be getting from the husband, because the husband already is intimidated. And is he told, because he doesn't have enough funds, that he can just repute and also say about whatever representing, gonna becoming a scenario that now the mother gonna be winning this kind of the occasion. And to that one, I can just talk about now they have ruined much of their own implementation and also implements that they're always coming out from that kind of the family. And that's how now people start ruining their lives. And for the people who are ever supporting this kind of the people, beating their fathers and beating their parents, imagine if you are the parent to them and now they're coming for you because they have got money from the subscribers. People are sending money to arrest everybody, including family members, and they're punishing everybody, because if the mother, she's even fighting the mother, why could the mother not change because of such kind of the habit? It means like the mother, she's having a stupid habit that the conduct has to beat her now and again, because even if he is not, or they don't like him, that is not the character of how to handle much of your parents, because they are now punishing him like he's no longer any kind of the thing to that kind of the family.
Why didn't Congrats mom change? It means, or it seems, she has very bad habits. And that is why Congrats dad was beating her over and over again. Why didn't she change her bad behavior? Who thinks like this, guys? And this reminds me, there are women who believe that when they are beaten by their husbands, that means that their husbands love them. In the West, you guys talk about laying hands on somebody, it means something negative. But to some women in some villages, they believe that laying hands on them is equivalent to laying hands on them in a nice way. Guys, did I make sense? I mean that laying hands on them in a violent manner signifies that they love them. So which means they will take it as though this person has laid hands on them in a nice way to signify love. Guys, it is crazy out here. It is just strange. I think to get this kind of culture out of people's heads is gonna take a long time, because if somebody is thinking like that now at Gintu's age, it's a pity. So definitely, if he is battering his woman, if you ask him, he is gonna say he is, number one, disciplining his woman, and number two, he will tell you that he is trying to get bad behavior out of her. I saw a comment where somebody said that if you wanted to be disciplining somebody, you should have married a child. And guys, Gintu's people came for him. His audience Since yesterday, the comment section is lit in a negative way. People are telling Gintu, are you out of your mind? What you're saying is not right. This is wrong. Gintu, style up. Gintu, change your ways. And he is coming out, telling them, keep it locked. Guys, look at this comment. This one actually came out to tell Gintu, I cannot believe that you are defending Congrats Dad, somebody who ordered the police to out you. My God, Gintu, is supporting Congrats Dad 100%. He is so bitter. He is so pained that this man was taken to the cop station. He is bitter. He is saying that now they have messed up. They cannot, do this to their father. This is not right. Congrats mom should have known better. She should have changed her ways. Her bad behavior. My goodness. Guys, Gintu has gone back to his old ways. Stalking people, going to show people things that are not, none of his business. I think people like Baraka, the one who filmed this video that has brought controversy on the streets, I think Gintu is the one who has coached them. Not like literally coaching them, but they've learned from Gintu. They've been watching Gintu's videos. They've been seeing how Gintu is doing his stupid videos. And now they are learning from him. And that is why Baraka had to climb on walls to bring the world a footage, a banger footage, so that he can become famous. I saw people saying, oh, let's get Baraka to 1,000 subscribers. Let us help him get watch time. Oh, Baraka, the hero. That is the lazy gang, guys. Now, I saw Baraka in the middle of the night saying that he is in danger. He is being sought by the police. He was asking for help. Now, I don't know if Gintu is going to help him. I don't know if this lazy gang who support this kind of thing are going to help him, Guys, maybe he's just looking for money. I don't know. Now, let Baraka deal with his own problems. Now, let us talk about Gintu. Gintu, a grown man, has gone to a hospital claiming that Congrats Dad is there admitted and he is talking a lot of things. Guys, you would think that Gintu really knows. He's even saying what is written in the the agreement that they made, what the contents of that agreement. How does he know all this, guys? How does he know all this? Gintu talks too much. He is just doing content. And those who know. Because I even saw in his comment section, people laughing and saying content must continue. Gintu, you must content the content. Because they understand that this guy is just doing content. First of all, I do not believe that Congrats Dad was in that hospital. Maybe he just went to a particular hospital, whichever hospital, went there and started filming after talking to somebody there. And how do I know this? Because I saw somebody saying it in the comment section. To be very honest, maybe I saw it in the video, but I do not remember. Because I normally concentrate on listening. Anyways, guys, as you can see, somebody has written this comment stating that Gintu was seen exchanging something with one of the ladies. I don't know if it's a subordinate staff of the hospital. And, they had some sort of a deal. And maybe she slid a note, to this girl. And now this girl let him, film real quick before, the doctors and anybody concerned could understand what was going on. Now this person wrote this to Gintu. And Gintu's reply was, I am not intimidated by goons like you. Oh my God. So defiant. Guys, this is how much people are desperate for content. Too desperate. And Gintu is acting very badly. He has gone back to his old ways, Old ways die hard. He is now Remember, yesterday he was at the wall where the incident happened between Baba Ann and Conrad's dad. Now, he's at the hospital. Tomorrow, he will tell us, I don't know, he's where. He'll even go now to Conrad's dad's home. This person, Gintu, Baraka is hiding in the bushes in the middle of the night. If you don't watch out, you are going to be next. What is this, guys?
Guys, the conduct is inside here by now, and he's getting some of the treatment by this time around. And what going to be coming it's under surveillance and also under CCTV footage here. But the good thing is we're going to be checking inside. They're going to be coming out with a report because he has been admitted to this kind of the hospital of the cousins of their home. Talk about the same Kissi person from their own side. And they're going to be checking what going to be coming out from this kind of the situation, and also understanding which kind of the treatment is needed, and also how they're going to be sorting out much of the matters from this kind of the facility, because it's an emergency room, and a bit this kind of the hospital is a bit cool right now. We're going to be operating with cash money because you understand, when he went to the hospital and he said, no, I'm going to be going to my own hospital of my own people, because the same person who is owning this hospital is the religious person also with the same religious of the SDA, and they're going to be sorting it out here. So I'm going to be giving you much of the report that are going to be coming, and also sorting out much of the matters as we're going to be getting things. So he's been having some of the medication inside there, and I'm just waiting for a little time so I can just get inside. And I've heard about Davyjnr is just turning around here to see if people want to be knowing. Nobody knows about it. It's just the NBI information came and talk about Gintu is in Nyabohanse medication here, a bit a hospital called Moshi Hospital, and it's being treated a bit here. Less people, less customers are inside, and everything is just getting good, and much more going to be coming, so we can just sort out this kind of the matter to know which kind of the condition is he, and also getting to know the position we're going to be sorting out here. So keep tuned, guys, and I'm hearing about it in a fight, and the fight was so crazy in a way, like he was beaten so badly, and also much of the doctors have prescribed much of the medication, and right now it's just admitted for much more, and they're going to be sorting out much of the matters that they're going to be coming, guys. Keep tuned. Consultation with me. This kind of the room. I cannot get inside by now, but we're going to be coming into it alone after making some of the 2-3 things, and also sorting it out, because things are getting out of hand. It is here. Emergency room that is just admitted by now and getting treatment in a secret mode, because this hospital now is acting in secret, and they don't want much of the people to know about it. But I'm going to be giving you much of the reservoirs after checking onto him, and also sorting much of the matters after the doctor is finishing out with him. Let me get inside.
So guys, as they are arresting Baraka, they should also arrest this Gintu. This one is the most notorious. And he is the one who has taught Baraka that bad manners. Shame on you, Gintu. A grown man lying like this. And yes, that person who said they are going to report Gintu to that hospital, or is it to authorities or whatever, please do so. So that this man can learn a lesson. Oh my God. Guys, let me know what you think about this whole video. Drop your thoughts, opinions, sentiments down in the comments section. Thank you so much for all my new subscribers. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for choosing this channel. I am truly humbled. I feel most welcome. To my returning subscribers, you know, my favorite group of people. You guys are the best of the best. Thank you for your love and your support. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Guys, like this video, share it, and let us meet in the next one. Bye-bye.
Good people standing strong together. Bad vibes, negative weather. You suckers with your toxic tones, leave good folks alone. Stop the moans, lame and toothless, that's what you are. Truth shining bright like a star. I give and take, I educate. put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector from the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African dog.